Hey, Brandon.
Hello, George. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Yeah. How is the thing? How is the things in this weekend?
It's going good. It's going good. I'm excited to be back and get started. This week, we're going to be doing a lot of work on the project. We have a meeting scheduled for today and a meeting scheduled for tomorrow, so
Yeah.
there's lots
We
coming.
have two. We have two streams to schedule in this week.
Yeah, we're trying to
Yeah.
speed things up.
Yeah. It be a good sessions. I think. Okay. So uh, last week we just created this basic layout and the first page that you call it dashboard page, right? And of course, because they are streaming, I we don't write the tests, but uh, I did it offline. Okay, so we have the tests here for the basic layout component or the basic layout and the router. Okay,
Awesome. Yep, I
so
remember
we
us
can,
writing these tests last week.
yeah. So uh, if you we run tests coverage. Oh,
You need the colon unit, right? Test unit.
yeah, yeah. We have a report right now, and we can open the repo uh, here. Okay, so as we can see, we have the
Pretty good
testing
coverage so
for
far.
the layouts here. We have 100%, and the router we have tested too. Cool.
Love to see it.
So yeah, so in this session, maybe I do like to go more. I do like to create com- the composed layout, the navbar component, and adjust our dashboard to use the composed layout. So maybe after that, after the live session, we can write the tests because this sum is just very basically is the same test that we do here from the basic layout is okay. We have the component main bar, we spec it and test the, the slot inside the composed layout. So basically, it's the same test for the composed layout. I think that's a very quickly to do. So
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
Well, I think
Yeah.
what's good about that is um, it'll basically just be copy and paste, right? So it at least for the I think for the composite layout, I think we should do the TDD process for that because the test will look the same, right? So we could probably
Yeah.
just copy and paste this over and get that done really quick. I don't think it'll take
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Just maybe do one or two adjustments on the code and we can run it.
Exactly.
Not
Yeah, I think we can stick with writing the test first in that
less
case.
guess.
'Cause
Yeah.
it'll be pretty fast.
Okay. Okay. So we are
Oh,
creating the
the resolution went
oh
down a little bit. Can you make the text bigger for me?
yeah, of course.
That looks good.
Okay. Create where here it is pose it layout spec JS.
Yep.
Oh, the test is one thing that good that uh, when you create a test, if you're not cancel, the watcher of the files continue running the tests.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Pretty popular in JavaScript apps. They like to have their watchers
yeah,
constantly rerunning things. Sometimes you want
exactly.
that, and
So
sometimes you don't.
yeah, so I turn off, no problem.
Yep, I do the same thing.
Uh, okay.
So yeah, just a reminder to the watchers. We've decided that the basic layout is what the viewer sees when they are not logged in. So it's going to have just a nav bar up top, and it's going to have a login screen maybe. And
Yeah,
the composite layout is what the users see when they are logged in. So the composite layout is going to show them both the basic layout up top and a nav bar on the side. So it's going to be a bit more detailed.
yeah, yeah. That's right. That's the uh, we are deciding before started the stream. So just a briefing. Layouts, composite layout. But boom. Uh, this line down here. We have the main bar here. Okay, we continue. So composite layout.
Oh, check line 6 too, the title of the test.
Yeah. I forget to do some. I think that's the command here on as
Yep. Yeah, percent swap.
base. Yeah, basic layout to composite layout. Yeah, that's it. Tests is here.
Awesome. So now we know that it's
Yeah,
loading the right layout. That's good.
yeah.
And
So
we might
we're
even, as we build it out, we might even add to check that it has a dashboard inside of it, right? Because that's kind of the at at the end of developing this page, it will have a dashboard page inside of it, right?
yeah,
So that
but something that we can test exactly when we are testing the page itself. So
okay,
we can do that on the test of the page
that
because
makes
the
sense.
layout is
Yeah.
because the layout is something that okay we see that the composed layout or the basic layout is something that okay I always show up a nav bar and I will show the main title bar, right? So that's the function of the layouts. So yeah,
Cool.
I
Yeah,
think
that makes sense.
yeah, yeah,
Sounds good
I
then.
think that's yeah. So let's go to our create our um, compose layout. Okay, so let me do something here. I forget it. Oh,
Whoa.
I forget something. Uh, Clear the maps.
Oh yeah, the develop
Yeah,
tab and terminal tab.
exactly.
That's right.
Yarn dev. Okay, Control S. T. Less than editor and bin. Okay, if you're looking to our page, see, okay, your dashboard, something like that. Not errors. Um, not because why not? We don't have not errors
Mm-hmm.
because the dashboard page is using the basic layout. So
Yep.
uh,
This will need some Boolean logic to check if there's a user.
yeah, after that we can do just uh, uh, here. Yeah, basic layout, composite layout. Uh-huh. And here
We're just replacing it now, so it passes the
Yeah,
test.
yeah. So now, as we can see, the page is not working, right? Because, of course, we don't have the layout uh, created yet. So created, create a new one. Composite layout dot cool. And here we have template, and the template here we have. Let me split here uh, and see the basic. Okay, yeah. So we continue using the main bar, right?
That's right.
Continue using the main bar here. Oops. And uh, we have uh, a section here, section that we, inside this section, we have this lot that allows to our page, the pages that we are created using this space here to put your contents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And uh, is that we have a new component that we need, navbar, right? And okay, finish the template.
So the main
Uh,
bar is up top and the nav bar is on the side, right?
that's right.
Okay.
So import the script, sorry, script, script. And here we import main bar from uh, components, component space, main bar tattoo, and we have the export. Basically, is
It looks the
basically
same as
something
the
like,
right side, yeah.
yeah, yes. So just to we copy here and paste here. Uh, the only thing that we need to use here is that so if you're running, okay, we have a error here. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, there's a syntax error, it looks like.
yeah,
Oh, right here on line 31.
yeah.
Um, cool.
The style was style
Yep,
tag.
not
Yeah,
script.
that's great. Oh, okay. Uh, so now we need the navbar,
Is there
right?
any way, would it be possible to maybe shorten these script tags and style tags into something that we can import? Since they're exactly the same, like the script tag and the style tags are exactly the same in both of these files. So maybe we could
Okay.
create a main bar script and a main bar style, some to
Uh,
to import.
uh, I think that is not a problem here because, for example, if you are let me see, if I, for example, you change here, right, the style here, so we change the style. Uh, I think that the question is that layout is something that we just yeah,
I guess I'm just worried
don't
if we're
know.
going to be adding more code to this. I mean, if this is all the code's going to
No,
look like, then
no,
sure.
we don't. Yeah, we don't add more code that we have here for this first the layout because the layout is something okay. This is the basic structure of the app, right? So it's not something that we have properties or values or references or something like that. So it just how could I say, just a template, right?
I hear you. I
So
hear you. Yeah, I guess we just want to be mindful in the future, right? When we're making other components, we want to avoid copy and pasting too much because if this scope style was like 100 lines long, then that's not something we would want to copy and paste over and over again, right? We would definitely want
yeah,
to.
in this case we can create a new lesson here,
Okay. Yep,
right?
that's what I was thinking.
We can create a new lesson here, for example, for the component that you want to use or something like that. And after that, we can, inside the script, we can import the CSS file, for
Perfect.
example.
Perfect.
Okay? No
But
worries
in
about it.
for sure, but for this page, this is all the code we're
Yeah,
going to have, so no need for it.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. Okay, so uh, if you are running uh, the test, it's okay, right? Because we in our test we just testing that the navbar is exists, right? But in our dashboard, in our composed layout, we have to test a new component,
Yep. We want
navbar.
to check that the nav bar is there as well.
Yeah, components space navbar.foo. And of course, you see that we don't have this file, but we can create the test here. Const navbar equals wrapper and component navbar fact the navbar exists to be true. Yeah. The rest of test is exactly for the same. So if you're running yarn test unit, we have a fail. Basically, is that the component navbar doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Got to make our
for
nav
that,
bar.
sorry.
We can't test the nav bar if there's no nav bar that exists. So,
Yeah,
time to make it.
exactly. So for this case, we can base styles. For example, here's a good case. Yeah, that we are talking before. Uh, uh, here we can create, for example, let me check here. No, Wally template. No, that's all you have here. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think we've
yeah,
created any kind of template for a nav bar yet. It'll be new.
yeah. We don't have. Yeah, we don't have created, but it's something that yeah we can do that. They have. I just thinking one, one or two steps ahead, but okay. Uh, Here create a new file here, call it navbar on foo. Okay, so we have the template. For now, template is something empty, and we have script script. So
If you want, you could even just make a button to the dashboard page. I figure that'll be the first one that we have.
Yeah, exactly. So, but uh, we already use composite layout. But what is the problem? If you inspect it, uh, you see that, okay, the foo is already try to rendering a navbar.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
interesting.
is. But yeah, but what is the question? The question is that, okay, the navbar is an empty template. So that's why we don't see anything right now.
Yeah,
But for example, if we put a nav tag here and for example user lists any item one uh, the and the item two and well and save it uh, and try to inspect. You see the nav bar
it's still empty.
is empty. Why?
It's like that nav bar is coming default from view. It's not. It's not actually coming from
No,
our
no,
code.
no, no. It's coming from here. So the question is that what do we have here in the basic essence? Nothing. Composite layout. Okay, we said that the age of the section it's 60%, 100% of the view edit, view height minus 60 pixels. But because we have the app here,
We have overflow hidden, don't we? Somewhere.
no, not it's not overflow. It's something that we need to do. Is that how could I say here? Is we have to check here. It's something that maybe we need to do the assets. I think that's the question here. From users here to page and um, we can do something like that. Display flex one read it and flex wrap wrap. Oops. As you can see, now we see something different. That the header, the nav bar. Where's the nav bar?
There
Okay,
it
that's
is.
nav. Yeah, and the section is here. So
I
in
see the
this
nav
case,
bar, but I don't see the text.
exactly, exactly. So um, I think that we can. Okay, so just to know that working, compose the layout, that compose the layout, flex direction. Mm, yeah, what it can do here? Yeah, yeah. Let's try something like that. Uh, Style, scope it, and here we have the nav, and we can use display, flex, um, width 48 pixels, for example, page. That's something that we already calc. Visual height, pixels. Um, Background color. Let's try something different. BDD. Oh, 888. And uh, no.
Hmm.
Hmm. Why? This is not ever. But you can see the difference. You see that navbar is a component.
The one that's being
Mm,
rendered is 0 pixels by 0 pixels.
yeah,
It's weird.
yeah, that's here the problem.
Ah, yep.
We
You didn't
don't import.
export the component. I see.
Yeah, we don't import, and we don't import the component on the base. But, ooh, and we need to reference here.
There it
Look at that.
is.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Looking
Okay.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Now we can think about how wide we want it to be too, how we want the text to
Yeah.
look.
That's it. So I just made some items here. Uh, um, so the navbar components, we have 48 pixels per widget. Maybe we can
Let's make it
256.
instead of doing a straight pixel value, let's do better responsive development. So do a percent value instead. Or maybe
No, we can use something like that. For example, we can calc, use same. We can use 20% or 20% of the visual widget that the page has.
yeah, that's what I'm there we go. That's a lot better.
Yeah, yeah. So if
Cuz
you
that yeah.
expand, yeah.
That way it's a bit
So
more dynamic. Maybe drop it to 15% cuz 20 seems kind of thick right here. But
yeah, yeah, because the problem that we when you use this dynamic calculation is that if your screen shrinks, the navbar shrinks too.
well, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, maybe we can just put a fixed size and or a maximum size, max width,
Yeah, adding a
256
max is
pixels.
good. I like that.
Yeah,
There we go.
look
That
at
looks
that.
great.
Yeah, yeah. If you shrink, no problem, but not
It doesn't
expand
get too
more
big.
than,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice. That looks awesome.
yeah, yes, that's it. Okay, so the basic navbar is it's a menu from that we can
This is how we switch between pages, is in this nav bar here.
exactly. So uh, we here we have like list an item example here, right? Uh, for example, if you have a page that we call it um, home, right? That go back to the dashboard itself, right?
Sure.
And, and okay, for example, we have oh uh, here,
Almost.
yeah. Well, for example, for items, right? So this we have counts,
Maybe transactions
uh, transactions,
and settings.
and maybe view calendar, for example. Just a few
Just examples. Yeah.
a few examples, right? Not exactly the pages that we develop or exactly uh, that we develop on the project, but some just examples, right? So, uh, question is in terms of the view, we don't create something like direct an anchor link, right? We creating something that uh, they call it a router link because we're using the router to go to one page to another, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here uh, uh, we have here, for example, so we have router link to and test is test inside and router,
Got it.
right? And here we have the same for account, for example. You see that now we have
Now it's a link.
the link, but yeah, we can do choose just
Yeah, because
to
we actually have it.
yeah,
We have an endpoint for accounts too. So.
yeah. We have no router for accounts, for example. That's why you see a blank page, and the
Mm-hmm.
home exactly the home page that we have right now. But the only thing that we very useful for us in terms of use router link that once that the router link uh, is when the user, for example, using the dashboard, we can do effect that the selected item here, one effect the selected item here, right? Not the hover, but something that okay, you are in current home,
Yeah.
the page home,
Exactly. Maybe
and
adding
we
a
have
border or something like that.
yeah, we can do something that maybe we can just maybe one yeah. For example, if you look into the code, uh, you see that there's a class here called marker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this class is something that the Vue uses uh, to display that the link is visited or not. Okay, uh, something that I don't know here what is exactly uh,
I,
property, but there's a hidden property that shows us that who knows what the current page, right?
mm-hmm.
So, uh, and as we can see, uh, the link continues as an anchor, right? So we can use that to create some styles. So, for example, uh, the anchor is something that color right now is black, just for testing.
Maybe we could remove
We
the text decoration.
Yeah, we can do some fading.
Yep.
Those those
Maybe even, yeah, I was gonna
uh,
say maybe center a line.
align items center, align content, face around,
Nice.
test decoration known,
Maybe make it a
and
little bit bigger. Like,
the width we can use the width of the anchor is the width that we have 100%. So
can we make the text just a
uh,
little bit bigger too? Like,
yeah,
make it
yeah,
12 points
yeah.
maybe.
You can do, for example, uh, font size uh, one rem. No, we can do 1.2 rem, for
Nice.
example.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Okay, so we can do a hover effect. So we can use,
Change that background.
yeah, we can change the color to blue. Uh, uh,
Light blue maybe,
to blue.
or even gray.
Yeah, we like. Yeah, maybe you can do something. Okay, the test color maybe can be white, and background color is something that
Maybe make it match the main bar, the light color of the main bar.
yeah,
A
we
A
can
A.
do that. Yeah. Okay, so
Let's see how that looks.
right now,
Nice. I like that.
yeah,
Well, it would be better if it did the whole section of the nav bar. You know what I mean?
yeah, defeat all, right?
Yep. So that will
So
have to be
for
the LI,
this,
right? We'll have to change the LI instead of the A.
no, just like that, just display flex.
Oh, well, it doesn't flex all the way to the LI because of the padding.
Yeah, exactly. So we can do that. And what happened here?
I think it's because we're styling the A tag instead of styling the whole LI tag instead.
Yeah, yeah, we don't style the li, the items of the li. Okay, but we can do that very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
UL and li use with it 100%.
There we go.
Yeah,
Much better. And we can put that
much better.
padding back on if you want to. The 4 picks.
Yeah, can do. We'll go back.
And then I have one more request. But yeah, I think that looks awesome the way it is. Oh gosh, what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, the colors. Would it make more sense for the top bar to be dark and the sidebar to be lighter? Like if we just switched their background colors?
Yeah, we can do that. Just let me finish here
Yeah.
the question about this navbar, and we can change the colors. Maybe you can create variable colors and use it for the entire application. So
Yeah.
no worries about it.
Yeah, we'll finish building it though. My bad.
Yeah, no problem. Uh, just take a note and remind me after. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so uh, one once that router link is active, exact, exact active. So we change here. We put a background color, um, maybe, oh, let's see, uh, level 3CC, CSS, color picker. Yeah. Maybe you can do what color we think to select it.
I like a blue shade,
Uh,
maybe a light blue.
yeah, light blue, like this.
Ew,
Uh,
it's kind of too light.
not too light.
Something more gray.
Maybe
Oh, I like that. That dark one.
this one.
Yeah. Oh, one
Oh,
back.
this one.
That one. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so we have here the color. So we can do the more darker or more lighter. What do you think?
Hmm. Let's keep it the way it is now. The 336699 is fine.
Okay, okay. So uh, 333 666 999, and the color white. And you see
Oh, you need to
the
set the
match.
on 52 you did
Yeah.
background, but it should be background color, right?
No, when you change the background, you change the background color. No, not exactly. We can, in
Either one.
terms of CSS, if you do that or specifically put a color, just the CSS will assume the
Gotcha.
value, right? The question is that the router appoint to dashboard and you see the magic.
Ah, there it is. Great.
There it is. Okay. So, for example, just a quick session here. We can create a new page called it accounts folder, and the accounts folder we have sorry uh, accounts with accounts list accounts page. That's for example, right? And here we use the template. Basically, we can copy this and go to account page, pasted it, and here we are now in accounts page, right? So that's it. And here in the router, we just uh, we add the path, for example, accounts. We open the component, call it
Accounts page.
accounts page. Yeah. And here we import accounts page from pages accounts page dot book. And
Oh, I think
what is the problem?
our folder
Uh,
is called account, and the file is called account, but here we're using accounts with an
no,
S.
no. The problem is that he can find the accounts page. Let's see
Right,
what
because we
we
named
name.
the folder different than what we're importing. See, account page, but we're importing accounts page with an S.
Yeah, that's right. Okay,
There it
so
goes.
dashboard and accounts. Look at that.
Nice. Now the nav bar
Okay.
looks like a nav bar. That's cool.
Yeah,
We can
it's
add
cool.
any
It's working.
now as we add any new page, we can add a new link here, and it's plain and
Yeah,
simple.
and of course we can do some style. Maybe we can put some icons here after,
Yep,
but it's working, right? So it's something that works.
sure thing.
So and if we look into uh, uh, this uh, component here, navbar, for example, is not so huge style, right? Maybe you can do some effect here for example, for unselected uh, items on navbar, we have a color and the test, right? But for the selected, maybe you can change for this. For example, you can change the color for keep the difference or something like that. I
For
don't know.
hovering,
I think yeah, we can. Oh, I think that's okay. We can keep it that right
yeah, I think
now.
it looks good
No problem.
the way
Looks
it
good.
is now. We'll want to
Yeah.
add some icons
Yes.
for sure, and then before the end of the video, we'll want to maybe switch the colors really quick so that the top is dark and the bottom is light.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, yeah, we can do that right now. Uh,
Yeah, I think that's just better UI design, having it, go from dark to light, top to bottom.
yeah. Uh, of course, that we can uh, create variables and use the variables. After that, we can create a team and change the variables. And that's a good question. Maybe you can do that right now. What do you think?
Create some variables for the main colors. I think that is a good idea. Yeah, that way we can just
Yeah,
that way we can just call those variables.
exactly. So
Maybe let's
let me
make a
see.
instead of doing it in base.css, should we make a variables.css just to keep them separate?
Yeah, let me. I don't remind you. Okay, let me see. W3 CSS. CSS very.
We might need to switch to SCSS. Oh no, it uses var. That's right, var.
Yeah, we're using var.
I think in SCSS you can skip using var. It just makes it a little bit
Yeah.
easier, but either
Hmm.
way.
Yeah, we can do something like that. For example, root. We have these variables here,
There we go. And then we
and
can call
using the
that.
var. Yeah, so that's a good. That's the the only things that the things that are cooling that you don't remind and we can do a search. For example, for CSS, that is not my strength. Is not one of my strengths
Yeah.
aspects on development. But I think that the site W3 CSS W3 schools is a good one for the basics, right?
Oh yeah, W3 Schools is huge.
Yeah,
Everybody uses that to learn CSS and
yeah,
front end code, so there's nothing wrong with
yeah,
that. And even senior developers who have been working for 20 years, they still have to Google stuff every once in a while. It's
yeah,
very normal.
yeah, yeah. The Z the Z generation right now using Chat GPT to do the search,
Right,
and you
everybody, but it's the
and
same.
you see the Chat GPT is using Google.
Right. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's
So,
doing
yeah,
the same thing.
yeah, it's same with the base. So we can create a new file here, call it variable s, and we can create a comment here. Uh,
Like base colors.
uh, base colors, so we can use a light uh, color scheme and maybe in the future we can create something like
A
dark
dark color. Ooh, that'd be awesome.
colors scheme.
Make it nice and modern.
Yeah, but for now we use the root and okay. So we have to decide the nav bar on light.
Should we maybe do kind of like what Bootstrap does and create like a primary, a secondary, a warning?
Yeah,
Um,
we can do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do text, primary, and secondary to start. Or text as its own, and then primary as its own, and secondary as its own.
Yeah. And so text to primary. Uh, that's the secondary.
Yeah, and then BG primary, BG secondary.
Yeah.
BG for background.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, that reminds that. Okay. This primary on the light screen is black.
And then secondary is white, I guess, in this case, right?
Uh, I think that is highlighted. Is highlight test is white, and
Oh, gotcha. Or like selected.
yeah, and the secondary maybe we can do a gray.
A gray. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That'll be like if we're warning somebody, like, you know, this field is
Mm-hmm.
invalid or something like that, we can use the gray
Yes.
text.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can use that on the PJ primary. We can use white, and the secondary we can use CCC, for example.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what the nav bar will be.
Yeah. Yeah. So for use this file here, we can use
We could
look
import it
inside
in
here.
base.js, right? Oh, we could import
Yeah.
it here too.
Yeah, we can use in assets, variables, CSS. That's okay, and we change the navbar, the main. Yeah. So here we
It'll,
use
it'll be background secondary,
bar.
right?
Now this is the main bar,
So that should be.
where the primary background.
Well, primary is white, right?
Yeah, on the background.
Gotcha.
So now PG, that's it. PG background. Oh no,
Yeah, you need the two dashes.
dash. Yeah.
And then it's BG primary is the one we made.
Yeah.
But we set that to white. I think we wanted.
See the results right now. It's white.
Cool, so the variables are working. That's good.
Yeah. So of course we have here we have each one. Maybe we can change here to color variable
Text primary.
text primary. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
we set to black.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, but we can expect it to see. Here it is. Oh, look at that.
Text primary. Awesome.
Yeah, using the variables. Cool. And okay, so navbar, we have the background maybe is for BG secondary. Oops. Look at that.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. The only thing that we need to do now is the hover effect, the colors of the hover effect, and
Yeah,
the
create a.
highlight.
We'll create a
Yeah,
variable for BG hover and BG selected, I think.
yeah,
What do you think?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. Uh, SP can open the variables here. Uh,
Could we would you mind, can we switch BG primary and BG secondary so that secondary is white and primary is CCC? It'll look better.
yeah,
It'll look better to have
yeah.
the gray bar on the top and then the light color on the side.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Oops. No worries, man. We are. If not something cool, we go back. No problem.
Yeah.
Look at that.
See, that looks a little better, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. So, can let's do some notes here. Hover variables, and here can BG hover, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what we use in the hover, AAA, and home text hover. We use in white.
Yep, that's right.
And BG selected. We're using 336699. And test selected. Selected or highlighted? What do you think?
I think selected.
Yeah. Okay, so we have these variables here. We can just change it. So var BG and text hover. Var BG hover. And var BG selected and var test selected.
Awesome. And it should work the same, assuming we did all that right.
Yeah, it's the same, but if you inspect it, we using variables.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so we have home, we have accounts, and maybe you just, I don't know, it's 1 hour that we are already starting. That's since 1 hour.
Yeah, it's been the time flew by pretty fast today.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think? What I'd like to put the I'd like to put the table that or the component table that we created on the previous streams. Maybe you can just put inside the accounts page. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Totally.
to fin yeah to finish that. So
And
let
then
me
after that,
see.
yeah, that'll be good. We'll add the table to the
Yeah,
accounts page, and then we can decide on like what color we want the content of the page to be.
yeah. So we have a section here. One thing that not I don't see it.
It doesn't say the hello, you are on the dashboard page.
No, there is, but where is? Uh, yeah, that's the question. here. Let me see. Section, inside the section, we have tests. Um, look at that margin left 0, so he's behind the nav bar. I don't know if you get the idea, but the section is same started in the same margin that.
So we need to make sure
Yeah.
it compensates
Yeah.
for the nav bar.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So look at that. So you can change it here for we can do something position relative and with it maybe you can calculate 100% plus
What,
oh
whatever the width of the nav bar is
yeah, because with the nav bar is something that you're calculating
is 20%. We set it to 20 VW.
yeah 20%. Yeah. So can select background color just to testing purpose.
Yeah, so that we can see it.
Yeah. Color. Let's see if we have something. No. What is the question here? Dashboard. I. Section. Section here. No. Let me see. That line self. Margin top. Margin left. Position relative. Where is the guy? Let me see. Color. Black. No, wrong property because no. Mm,
It's
left
displaying
6
inline.
Yeah.
What if we set it to display block instead? It probably wouldn't
Uh,
change it, huh? Yeah, it didn't
no,
change
you
it.
don't change.
I didn't think so.
Change it. Uh, so let me see something here. Oh, gotcha.
So the nav bar is creating that big white
No,
square.
no. Is that it flex? As you can see,
The nav bar is flexing the whole page, huh?
no, the not the whole page, but if we just put, for example, 100 page pixels, yeah, this is the effect that we have. So, so the section is drawn below the the navbar? That's the question. That's the
They need to
problem.
be in a wrapper class then.
No, no,
I mean, or we
exactly.
could change. We
I
could
think
change their
that
widths
that
and heights, but it would be easier if we created a wrapper element and then put them both inside of it,
yeah,
like a
but
body.
yeah, but I think that we can just do some adjustments. I think that we can do that. Let me see here. I think that we can do that. Just a few adjustments. Um, we can. Yeah, I think that I have an idea. I think that we can do this, something like that. Call it div, and div we call have a class, call it wrapper.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, put them both in a
Yeah,
div, and that way we can
yeah,
control how that div handles its elements.
yeah. It's so, and we can see. Of course, we need to change style here, not for the section. I think the section is something that we can wrap it, no problem for that. And just need to apply on the main. So display, flex, align self, stretch, and maybe background. Uh, yeah. So and the nav bar can instead use nav. Oh, sorry. Instead using the nav tag. Can you change to nav to site? What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
And in the
So it's
aside, we
more
have
descriptive.
margin with it, something like that. And um, colors, count, no. Yeah, it's taking too much to fix that. To just to yeah, that's it. The side inside the side we have style and the accent here replaced. Oh, la 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 la. Oh my god.
Can I see
Navbar.
the composite layout.view file again? I think I have an idea for fixing it. I just need to see how the code is laid out.
Yep.
So we create our nav bar. Oh, I
So
lost it.
let me let me finish close out here. Um, we have a class wrapper. Oh, right. Yeah. The name of the class. So we have accounts page, we have a dashboard page.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's showing up now. Nice.
yeah.
Great.
Because I create a
You
class
created the
named
wrapper
wrapper,
class. That's right.
and yeah, and name it as the other the other name. That's why the
Awesome.
class
So now
name.
we can use this
Yeah,
wrapper to create any page, really, huh? Or any
yeah,
layout specifically.
yeah.
Let's rename this wrapper class. Let's call it layout wrapper because we might make other wrappers too. We might make a dashboard wrapper. We might make a page wrapper.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to keep them categorized is all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wrapper. We can call it layout
Yeah,
wrapper.
I like that.
Okay. And now we can uh, to the. Let me see the old code that we have here. Base table, items, accounts. Oh, can copy this right now and use it on the our accounts page.
Yeah.
So in paste inside here we have a here one and that here um, just have accounts title and sorry and here we can use base table items counts uh, titles titles fields fields and field k can be field k and what is
Oh, we need
that?
actions.
Yeah, oops. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's it. So basically, we have um, import base table from components UI base table. Oh, um, we maybe in the next session we change this the way that we using the counts API from API counts JS and components. We've composed layout and base table, right? And we can copy that. And yeah, we can yank this and oops.
Hmm.
Sometimes the Yankee for me don't work. And paste it. Yeah. Let me see the results. Whoa,
We have an error.
not good. Not good.
Is your backend
What's the
running?
error? Yeah, it's not running.
Yeah, if the backend API isn't running, then we won't get any accounts.
Yeah, yeah. The domain account you have. So okay, what the Rails DC up HD, okay, and have Rails 300 or 303. Yeah, no. What is the problem?
Yeah, it might be.
Console
Ref is not defined.
on mounted uh, the error on try to run component execution of setup function. Uh, v v node on mounted function reference to
That looks like source code. An error happened
yeah
in the source code, but
yeah
let's double check how we're setting it up there in the editor.
yeah. So okay, let me see the API using what is uh, the API using the config using the port and the port at 303. Yeah. Okay, so uh, we can check the
It's probably just a syntax error with the copy and pasting that we did.
yeah yeah fucking localhost 3003. Yeah, it's running.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and okay, let me see. Uh,
Unmounted load accounts.
unmounted load accounts, return accounts. Load accounts. I load accounts. Not, yeah,
We're not calling the
it,
on. We're not importing ref and unmounted.
yeah,
Oops.
yeah. That's it. You don't import it. Work.
And I guess I could have caught that because the error said undefined constant ref,
Yeah,
and we're calling ref right there. I didn't even see that.
yeah.
And there it
Look at
is. Hey, our
there it is.
wallet. Awesome.
Yeah,
Obviously, this table needs some styling, but this looks great.
yeah. It looks great. It's working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's good to today. I think that's enough today to we have a lot of stuff that we did here,
Yeah.
and
Made some good progress on the
we
styles.
yeah maybe on offline you create some tests about the navbar component and the composite layout. The composite layout is okay, but we need to create a test for the navbar
Mm-hmm.
and adjust the test for the router because we changed that. And that's it. I
Sure
think
thing.
that's that. Yeah.
So for
Okay.
tomorrow, so yeah, you'll write those tests offline. Tomorrow, do we want to maybe go back to the Rails app and add an endpoint for it? Add a accounts table, or sorry, add a
Yeah.
users
That's
table
it.
and a way to log in and log out.
I. Yeah, we can do that using device, or
Yeah,
in this case maybe you just create the endpoints through create account, the edit account, delete an account, right? So the endpoints to handle two accounts, right?
yeah,
And after that we can go back to the front end, create the forms. And the other thing that we need to change on the front end is that maybe we have a lot of the points of the application that we use in the APIs and store the values. For example, okay, we have the accounts of reference and something like that. right? Maybe you can create uh, it's like a store, but works more like a repository, right? So that repository is responsible for calling the API, get the values, handle with the data that comes from the API or the data that we send to API, right? So we can create
It seems kind of
a
extreme. Are you thinking of making a
sorry,
whole? Are you thinking of making a whole other repository just for interacting with the API?
yeah, not is it works a repo, right? So for the, in terms of the Vue, we call it is a store. So we can use the store for any point of the application, and inside the store there are all the logic with the getting the data, transform the data, make mutations of the data is in the only component, right? So we can centralize the way that you can data because, for example, okay, instead of we are creating a function that load accounts or maybe load transactions or order load something that we can uh, create the code here, the logical here, we can call it store dot load accounts, right? Or something like that. So that you we can uh, split the logic from the API requests for the and data that comes from the API or the data that we send to API from from the rest of the logic of the application. I don't know
I
if
I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of the point of having an API folder, right? Because we have an API folder in the source, don't we?
yeah, but we have the API and the source just to mapping uh, the functions, the calling the calling the API,
Yeah,
right?
that seems
Yeah,
fine to
let
me.
me
It just seems
yeah
like a
let
lot of
me
extra work to.
okay let me open a project here that for example here yeah can do that.